Hey everyone, good morning and welcome to a new week. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited for this week. Amazing things happened this weekend. Karen, can you just confirm audio good? Bitcoin hit 81,000 US dollars. 81,000 US dollars. I almost asked, can you believe it? But I'm going to share something with you here. So last week we were at 75,000 US dollars, and I shared with our inner circle why it's going to go to 81,000 and what the next stop is, etc. So um, let me bring that on the screen and and then let's look what I am expecting next. So just before we get into everything, remember what we do is on this channel is we do not share financial advice. However, I share what I'm doing in the market and based on our 10 years experience in this industry, um, what we are doing and what we are looking for. So let me just get this up. I don't want it to be too technical for you. So where's the one that is super easy? Okay, I think it's this one. There we go. So let's bring up the screen. Let us know where you guys are calling in from. Where are you from? Everyone's saying good afternoon. Maurice is saying good afternoon for Lance as well. Duncan, awesome stuff, awesome stuff. So let's bring this screen up. Present. There we go. There we go. Okay, fantastic. So in order to not be too technical, so last week I said that was on a private call with our inner circle members. Now, when we were around about here, and I explained to them, let me just take this tool away. Some of you may have been exposed to it, some not. But the next level, it shows exactly. It's at 81, so we're expecting that. So this is the next level, then the next level, then the next level, then the next level. So I'm expecting the market to come here by the end of this year. It's a big statement to make, but yes, that is exactly what I'm expecting at this point of time. So, are we going to go straight there? Definitely not. But we are obviously going to be fluctuating up, down, up, down until we actually get there. So Jenna says that she's calling in from Johannesburg, I think, eh? JBG, I suppose you wanted to write JH, what? JBG, Johannesburg. Sitle is from Durban. So I was supposed to be on. I was just informed that I was supposed to be on a live call with Sitle now, one of our inner circle members, at 12. And buddy, so sorry, but let's do it at 1 o'clock. I had the times mixed up. However, let's get into our stream today. So, what have everyone been doing over this weekend? I know that everywhere you are looking, most probably now, is everyone's just speaking about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and the successes and effect that Trump had on the market. In fact, we expected this obviously, but always when it happens, then it just once again comes as a surprise. So Duncan is calling in from Utrecht. Okay, fantastic. Um, there we go. So Cecily says it's cool. Johannesburg, yeah, awesome, awesome. Someone here is from Langebaan as well. Okay, let's let's do this. Let's do this. Important information that I want to share today. Let us first look at the top 100 and what is going on. Ah, you guys need to see this. You guys need to see this. You guys need to see this. Look at that. For the last month, all we are seeing is double digits. Look at ADA being up 65% for the month. Let's see for the week. Let's see for the week first. Even more. In fact, some of the capitals are up 100% for the week. Yeah, so we're seeing double digits everywhere. Double digits everywhere. I'm trying to find one that isn't up double digits. There isn't one that's up double digits, and no wonder. So that means that the last uh, week, everyone who are holding cryptos are actually up double digits, irrespective of what you are holding. So some are up 100%. And is that the end of it? I certainly believe that that is actually just the start. It's actually just the start. So what are we expecting for the rest of the year? And is this going to continue on in um, 2025? I certainly believe that we are going to be continuing this trend in 2025. And guys, as we are speaking, Bitcoin has just set a new all-time high, $82,000. $82,000 per Bitcoin. This was never reached, and that is why we use this tool in order to estimate where we are going. But I'm not going to go into the technicalities of it. That is for us as the inner circle at NMS. But on this public stream, yeah, so I'm going to share what news am I looking for, what am I expecting the rest of this week, and yeah, excited. So President Trump have been accused of actually being racist and not allowing others or like Indians and those people to be on his administration. And he hit them obviously with a surprise. And at this point of time, I'm 100% sure that Vivek is actually going to be on his administration, especially when it comes to crypto regulations. A very smart person. So, yeah, I'm expecting. Um, in fact, then Trump has already indicated that he will be bringing him on. So, US President-elect Donald Trump has shut the door on Nikki Haley, declaring that he won't be inviting her to join the administration, trying to make it a racial thing. But another governor may get a senior role. So at this point of time, it is speculation. Guys, can you just pick up the volume here, please, man? I think it's take a lot. So sorry, family. But yeah, so sorry. But yeah, that is basically what we are expecting at this point of time. And if Vivek is actually going to be the person to be leading out, remember last week we already spoke about the fact that how Trump is actually expanding or making it way more easier for crypto regulation. Yeah, in fact, they believe that Vivek is going to immediately take acting role up until they officially make it. So when it comes to the SEC, in fact, Gary Gensler was involved with over 100 uh, um, cases where they actually made it so tough for crypto companies to actually thrive in the US. And why are we speaking about the US? Because it has such a big effect. I mean, just last week, um, we as we were building up to the elections, obviously if you're in the inner circle, then um, yeah, you prepared then because we expected this to happen when the new president comes into play. And why do we look at it? Because of the effect. After it happened for the week, many of these cryptos are up 100%, others are up 50%, others are up 60%. Um, Amongst the highest is actually Cardano. So yes, I don't see anything higher than 78. In fact, here's Nero, which is a meme coin, 85%. So Cardano being up almost 80% for the week. Doge is up 85%. Obviously, Doge being yeah, Elon Musk's basically trademark, or yeah. So when it comes to anything, so Elon Musk is obviously known as the Doge father. So I wasn't aware that. I'm actually shocked for all of these stuff that were top off by Take a Lot now. If you're not in South Africa, then Take a Lot is basically just like Amazon, because I mean, who goes out these days and still go and do shopping if you can do everything from the comfort of your home? So, yeah, if we are making internet money, why not do our shopping on the internet, eh? I see Bruce is also here. Gordon Sampson, my man. Gordon Sampson, South Coast. Okay, so Gordon is in KZN. Awesome stuff. I'm looking forward to going to KZN. Um, yeah, who knows? Maybe this week, maybe next week. But yeah, I will confirm the details. Okay, so it has been a long wait. I said, I said in our group yesterday. I said, um, now we are actually being rewarded for the wait, because we have been waiting a long time for this, almost 3 years. Yes, we were able to get amazing results within that 3 years, but when it comes to the bull market, then it doesn't. I believe that it doesn't take so much skill or brain power. It just takes a lot of patience, and that is, in my opinion, what most people do not have, including myself. So yeah, but last week, I actually have a trade open here. Not sure whether I should share this. Maybe not. I'll most probably share it on our next stream. But yesterday, many of our members, they actually closed trades, but even the new ones, yeah, new people are also able to capitalize. Why? Because of the effect that basically the US has on the market, and the fact that we are in a bull run. So yeah, just to give you guys a sneak peek, try and share. Um, oh, it actually was open when I opened it before we went live, but yeah. So was it 2 days ago where I asked who else are planting? So last week yeah, I said Friday, are you planting also? So as we can see, people are, this person is up 124 percent, 29%, 170%. So in fact, these are some new people that I'm speaking to directly. And yeah, so it's amazing to be able to see um, how people can actually learn a new skill whilst they are actually continuing on basically living the way they've been living, um, yeah, before they actually, and they don't have to leave that in order to get here. So like I said, this is basically uncharted waters. Never in the history of the world was Bitcoin selling at 82,000 US dollars. Next stop is 86K, 90K, 95K, and my prediction for the end of this year is 103. Are we gonna go there 100%? Is that a promise from me? Certainly not, but that is definitely my expectation. So article 1K and Bitcoin sold to 81K. However, like I said, whilst being on this theme, I mean, we even went higher than we actually set a new all-time high. So we will be seeing these kind of articles throughout this phase, and retail is starting to look at it. When I say retail is starting to look at cryptocurrencies, then all I'm saying is that the average person is actually also now looking at cryptocurrencies and asking questions and whether they need to go in. You need to understand when everyone in a couple of months are speaking about it and wanting to get in, etc., then you must almost know that, you know what, we are nearing the end of this cycle. The reason being is that has been happening over the years, and there's nothing new under the sun. So it keeps happening, keeps happening, keeps happening. But something interesting that I actually want to speak about today is the fact that men much of the liquidity in crypto actually is basically in Bitcoin. So let us go to CoinGecko, the exchange, in fact the platform which basically lists all of the cryptocurrencies. So Bitcoin is at this point of time 55.6%. 55.6% of the entire crypto market. The entire crypto market is at 2.9 trillion US dollars, but Bitcoin holds 55.6%. So we looked at this, and generally the top of the market, then Bitcoin is around about at 40,000 in terms of domination. So have we hit the top of the altcoin market? I certainly believe that we still have a lot to go. We still have a lot to go. So, however, we don't have to wait for that time in order for certain cryptos to actually benefit even more from the liquidity. So, if you look at Ethereum, so I'm not going to go too much in depth, but when it comes to Ethereum, um, because of the fact that you can have a wrapped Bitcoin, wrapped Ethereum, you will see WETH or WBTC. So Ethereum is leveraging from the liquidity from Bitcoin, and for the first time in the history, Cardano is actually also able to do the very same. So as a result, I think Cardano went up. It's 78%. We established earlier 78%. Not only because of that, however, in fact, the high was 66 US dollar cents. And I think 2 weeks ago, it was around about the 30, 36. So that's almost up like 90%, etc. But I believe that this is the start. In fact, yeah, it's right in front of us, 76% exactly a week ago. But 2 weeks ago, it's even much more than that. And as we can see that all of these cryptos are up. But why? How do you decide which one in between the 15,000? So obviously what we do with NMS is we share education, and yeah, based on the education in terms of how we identify certain projects here. Now, what is my expectation for this week? Obviously, we need to have a cool down period. I actually just realized I wasn't sharing the screen when I said 76, but we established that earlier already. So what am I expecting for the rest of this week? So I can still remember the previous bull runs. It's quite exciting to be waking up every day and waking up with a 15% or 20 or a 10% growth, and that is actually what results to for the bull hunt to actually become a self-fulfilling prophecy, because now people are seeing this. He see it for the first time Monday, then he sees Tuesday, then he see it on Friday, then he keeps seeing um, this positive results, and within a month when he gets paid he wants in, and that happens as it goes throughout the world. The news is spreading, etc. And yeah, at the end of the day, w- when your average Joe is actually also showing interest in it, like I said earlier, that is generally the time when you want to actually uh, um, not pull the plug on, but you need to decide, you know what, I'm happy with getting out of the market with where we are at this point of time. Because yes, there will always be more potential. However, are you willing to actually wait another cycle, etc.? We went a bit deeper last week. So, what is your expectation for this end of this week? What is your expectation for end of this week? Um, yes, we are in a cool down period when it comes to some alts, but like I said, Bitcoin, it has taken liquidity from everything now. It's at an all-time high. However, if I'm going to be sharing, in fact, with at this live stream, I'm looking at sharing on Friday. Yes, we will be sharing throughout the week, but let me look at my watch list and then I'll share with you guys what my expectation is. Okay, in fact, it shows percentages. Um, you guys need to see this. You guys need to see this. Um, This has been my watch list for the couple of months now, which I've made public. However, I want to look at, let's say, at least 5 coins. So 5 coins for Friday. So number one will be Bitcoin. In fact, I'm going to create a watch list for us here on um, YouTube. So I'm going to add another one. So let's go to. I'm going to add it to watchlist 3, and I'm going to rename it. Um, in fact, I'm gonna I'm gonna show you my 5 coins and what I'm expecting. So let's go. I'm gonna add. BTC is already there. ADA is already there. ETH has been showing resilience. So I would like to add him also to our watch list 3. Let me know in the chat which coin we should add still. Let us know in the chat which are one of your favorite coins. I know many love themselves some meme coins, etc. Doesn't need to be it, but I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to give your own too, and then I will share my expectation for this week. And yeah, let's see, Pepe. Okay, Duncan, you have your coin up. Let's see. Obviously, if there are some coins that are not on exchanges, they not all of them are going to show here. Okay, Solana. There we go. Add watch list 3. Kaya said Solana. So let us go to watch list 3. Now it is easy for you to be confused, especially if there's 15,000 cryptocurrencies, but you want to choose yourself a few and do your research on them, and then obviously make your decision on whether you want to get into it. So let's first go to, for the last hour, this is the growth. That's the result for the day, the week, the month, the year. We see that based on a year, it still has a long way to go. It still has a long way to go. Pepe actually up 10x, or it's up 1,000% since a year. So obviously, if it is up 1,000% already, then yeah, it's as if. Let me actually go to the chart, the Pepe chart on TradingView. If it, Pepe, let me share. You guys can see it. I'm gonna go back. Okay, so Pepe's all-time high was, yeah, so it still has 38% to go to its all-time high. However, it is up 1,000% since a couple of months ago. So sorry, since a year ago, but it set an all-time high of around about a year, and it's got 38% to go still. So most of the money that has been made on it, so most people that actually are invested into it are in profit. It's only those people that bought here that are not in profit. So in terms of technicalities, I would say the risk to reward is too high because the upside potential is much smaller than the downside potential at this point of time. That's just my personal opinion. Remember what I said. I'm sharing just based on my experience, and it shouldn't be regarded as financial advice. So, especially because it is a meme coin as well, unless fundamentally they are building something amazing still and looking to grow the community. It could even do another 10x from here. I don't know. But like I said, I'm a more conservative person. I would rather double than double comfortably without the risk than to get like a potentially 10x, but the odds is against me. So yeah, that is basically on that one. Okay, so I would say for the end of the week, let me look at the weekly. In fact, I'll look at the daily. Okay, let's do this. 10%. Okay, I would say 14. In order for me to remember, I will just put this here. Horizontal line. I would say a conservative 10% up. So we saw. Okay, I would say conservative 10% up. So like I say, most 90% of the people in Pepe are in profit. So 90% of people have a reason to take profit. Yeah. So let me look at the following. Bitcoin, its next stop is 86,000. That's my expectation. So we're going to go in stages to 130,000. So I'm expecting an $86,000 Bitcoin by the end of the week. 86,000. So I'm not still going to set it there because it's on all of my charts, and my charts, the Bitcoin charts are actually busy. ETH is at 32. I'll definitely put the 15%. So yeah, we could easily be at 3,600 US dollars. I'm making notes. Let me put my expectations here. so we can recheck this. If 3600 BTC 86 PP 0.0014. Let's go to Sol. Guys, the community at Solana are relentless, and it's as if nothing, even when we are in a bear market, you would still see Sol actually doing good because of the strength of its community. So one can easily underestimate Solana. Um, because the entire crypto market could be bearish, but you would find that Sol is still doing well. In fact, when Sol did this, what percentage is this? When Sol did this, 800%, other cryptos did like 40%, 70%, etc. So it's easy to underestimate Solana. But it's important to actually also take in consideration its all-time high was here. So we are at 214. So I would say a conservative $260 Sol could actually be reached by the end of this week. Now, all of this will be dependent on what but if Bitcoin actually reaches its 86 um 86,000, as long as it holds 81,000 even, I still believe that these coins can still actually do that. What is the next one? ADA. So the news that I wanted to share about ADA, I'm expecting a $1 ADA by the end of the year. However, the news that is going around at this point of time in terms of Cardano, it actually has the potential to push it way over $1,000 by the $1 by the end of this year. But I'm going to try and stay grounded. Even yesterday, I made a post about ADA because Alex Becker even said he's not even bearish on Cardano. That's the way how bullish he is. But I would say our previous high was 82 cents for ADA. So I would say this week we could see a 82 US dollar cent for ADA. So in order to just rephrase it, it doesn't necessarily have to happen on Friday. I believe that it could be reached anytime during the course of this week. Either could, or all of these coins could hit that, and then by Friday it's lower or even higher. But yeah, that is my expectation for this week. I'm going to keep it conservative. And no, it is not easy keeping it conservative, especially when we're seeing that. But the last week, these coins went up like 50%, etc. But just know that what goes up must come down, and sometimes it takes time. And but what I would suggest is people just do their due diligence and yeah, get to understand, watch the news, and know which news and how they actually affect. So I'm looking forward to coming on throughout the week and looking at the major news and share it with you guys and share what I think on how it's going to be affecting the markets. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming in. I am targeting Solana to 225. Okay, awesome stuff. Awesome. Uh, um, if Bitcoin sets its 86 US dollar um, expectation this week, then I definitely believe that these coins can go to those levels that I'm expecting and above. But throughout the week, I won't be speaking about my expectations of specific coins, but however, I will be speaking about the news that comes out and what I'm looking at. And yeah, most probably also news that we are waiting on. So when the news hit, because um, the reason why we could position ourselves so well for the elections is because it's news that we expected to come out. So there are different ways on how to actually use the news. So sometimes news break, and then only you must make a decision and be on your toes. However, knowing that news is going to break at some point of time, uh, and then you can obviously prepare for that. So yeah, it has been an exciting year, but I believe that the next year would be even more exciting. So I'm excited for it. Thank you so much for everyone for tuning in and for participating and giving your input, etc. So I'm looking forward to these coins. So Cecily says, Charles Hoskinson to be the capital advisor. I'm sure you're referring to President Trump's administration. In fact, talks are that Elon Musk is obviously going to be on his administration as well. So Trump is, in fact, Charles Hoskinson is basically trying to get Elon to understand. I remember he reached out a number of years ago already and showed him, you know what, governance, voting, regulating private companies, all can be done on Cardano. And now we're time where Cardano can now actually interlink with Bitcoin and make it even more smarter. Now, I think that that is even more possible. Or since the capital market is actually divided, some are basically just stake on Bitcoin maxis, Solana maxis, ADA maxis. I would like to believe that I'm not the ADA maxi, but my actions show otherwise. But I don't think that I'm a maxi because I'm into other blockchains and yeah, I have a big exposure into other blockchains as well. But yeah, but I'm definitely very confident about Cardano as well. So what I believe is the fact that, or what Charles Hoskinson, the founder of Cardano, is doing at this point of time is he is actually reaching out to Twitter or to Elon in order to show him how Twitter, what Elon is trying to achieve with Twitter, how it can actually run on Cardano. And once he gets that right, that opens up for all the other um, um, connections that Elon obviously has, and then it obviously opens up to governments, etc. So maybe USA is going to bite first, but um, Charles Hoskinson said many years ago, and he keeps saying it. The idea is not to get the US first to actually accept it. That is why they're working with many presidents throughout the world. But what they want to do is to show that it's working for other countries, and then maybe the US will adopt it. But things have escalated now so fast that the potential is that because Elon is so close to President Trump now, and yeah, if he manages to convince him to or show him how it's actually done on Cardano, what he wants to achieve with Twitter, in terms of pavement and all of those things. Remember, because Elon likes creating his own thing. He doesn't. He's basically building a search engine whereby we won't be censored. And someone asked him last week, I think we spoke about it last week as well, in terms of was it worth it to buy Twitter for 54 billion US dollars? He said the price of Twitter wasn't necessarily for Twitter; it was the price for free speech. And there's no price that you can put on free speech. So at the end of the day, that means that he's quite content with his decision. And when they realize that on Cardano, you can actually do all of those things. So I think that they will be able to meet some common ground and make something happen. Whether it's this time around in this bull run or the next, but it is definitely on the tables. But let's celebrate where we are now already. The fact that we set a new all-time high. Obviously, altcoins are not back at its all-time high as yet, but Solana is definitely much closer to its all-time high than its low that it experienced. Pepe is also much closer. Cardano still has far to go to its all-time high. It is close. I think its all-time high was 4,700, I think, if I'm correct. And we are now on 3,200. At the end of this week, like I said, my expectation for it is 3,600 US dollars. And let's see if Bitcoin's going to hit 86. So, everyone, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on our stream tomorrow, 12 once again. We're out.